Hello everyone, this is a local Avs, and here we have the deciding game between InvadrSpleen and Gunfingers. Gunfingers took the first game after a pretty long and drawn out battle. Both sides macroing up, getting lots of upgrades, and eventually Ultralisks bringing the victory. In the second game we saw a huge early pressure from InvadrSpleen with 10 pool, and which proved to be very effective and cut the game short and won it for him. So now we're tied up and we're on Delta Quadrant. This time, however, we are on opposite positions, not favoring a early aggression build. So I'm assuming in case of a 10 pool, whoever defends might be pretty okay off. And both sides are just, for now, just content on scouting. Gunfingers sitting in the drone. And there goes InvadrSpleen's drone. And the Overlord's going to decide. So there's a whole bunch of gold expansions, of course, so getting map control early on might be very key in this game. Getting the gold. And as you can see, no 10 pool so far, and both players exactly mirroring each other. Both going for probably early expands, no pools just yet. They both have the money for pools. And here goes a scout. Oh, here comes the scout, I mean. And expansion coming up, and there goes the scout here. And expansion coming up. So pretty much mirroring each other at this point. This drone is going to be poking away at that. The other drone a little bit more peaceful, just taking a look. There goes the first pool. And there goes the other pool. This is some extremely interesting mirroring here. This drone now on its way back, while the other drone was already on its way back. He actually decides to take a couple of pops at the hatchery. It's not going to make a lot of difference, of course, but I think InvadrSpleen just likes an aggressive style, and Gunfingers is here to defend and taking down this drone to half health and chasing him a little bit before giving up. So the Overlords are now, this one's curving back around to the base, probably trying to take a look at some any tech that is coming up. And we have first Zerglings on the field for InvadrSpleen. At this point the drones are transferring over to the expansion. And nothing just yet for... oh, here we go. Yep, drones transferring to the expansion. Supply almost completely equal at this point still. Let's take a look. Worker supply, a 2 worker lead. The 2 army supply lead for InvadrSpleen. And these Zerglings are going to see these fine crawlers getting built. Actually taking out one before it's ready. Oh no, they even got cancelled. Now chasing around the drone that was ballsy enough to try to become one. And then running away from the queen into the main base. Another angry queen will be waiting for them and just takes one out. And the other one is going to die too. So that is defense done. But more Zerglings spawning. And again making the 3rd Spinecrawler up here. And this natural expansion is going to look pretty safe. These Zerglings with speed upgrade coming in. No Zerglings at all for Gunfingers. Content to just keep droning and droning. He's probably ahead by a huge amount actually. A 10 worker supply lead. So his income must be much higher, but at this point if there's going to be an attack, also 2 Spinecrawlers come up here, and there's going to be an attack. Well, this main is pretty safe, the expansion is pretty safe, and he's going to be defending the ramp here probably. 3 queens at this point, actually. The expansion is extremely safe, and he's just ignoring the queen. No, he's attacking the queen. He could have just gone into the main base, and he's actually decided to go into the main base. Oh my god. The main is completely independent. Oh, queen gets taken out by a collection surrounded by the drones. The drones actually killing off these zerglings. Wow, that's some bloodthirsty drones right there. And then they just get back to work as if nothing's happened, just all a day's work in the life of being a drone. And Gunfingers should not let it happen again. He should find a way to block off his ramp with queens or anything. Move the spine crawlers maybe a little bit, I'm not sure, but that could have been disastrous. And that cannot happen again when this baneling nest is finished. Banelings get into the main like that, all these workers will be gone. And again, zerglings into the main. Oh my god. Queen trying to kill them, but oh, the queen is quickly dead. And this time the drones are going to run away. And these speedlings will take out a lot of them. Lots and lots. Ouch. Running away from the queen. And, well, workers are going to pop out here. It's not what we want. Naturally going to get taken. Got some damage. These drones, and this is not looking good at all for Gunfingers. And what is he going to do? 24 more are coming in later on. But roaches are being built right now. Roaches will ignore the main going down. Ouch. And lots of structures going down. Okay, getting some backup. More roaches. And he's not actually using them yet. Okay, he's trying to prevent the roach warren from being taken out. No, he's going to take it out. Oh my god, almost everything is gone. He still has his spawning pool, thank god, so he can still make zerglings. And still a couple of roaches being morphed in. But this is not a good situation at all for Gunfingers. He has lost his main. He is rebuilding his roach warren here. And his main is safe as hell with all those 3 spine crawlers, but this is not good at all. He's quickly going to be rebuilding it. And taking out this debris to get a safe expansion in the rear. But InvadrSpleen is building a lot of units. He's building roaches now too. Lings are already out. More roaches coming in. And he's going to be taking out the debris at the gold expansion for him. He's ignoring the rear expansion safe because he knows he's got map control. And he's going for the gold. And that might end up in a sizable lead. Well, an even bigger lead for InvadrSpleen this time. And unless InvadrSpleen decides to give Gunfingers time to react and to re-drone. He's got a 10 drone lead right now with a more than 20 army supply. Unless InvadrSpleen makes a mistake or gives Gunfingers a lot of time to recover. I don't see him coming back from this at all. Sling's taking a peek at the gold expansion of Gunfingers. And this expansion is coming up. Upgrades being researched, clear reconstruction. So some quick overlords again. And here come with links and roaches. Taking care of that very well, and the queens did a nice block on the ramp, denying the main entrance for this time. So Gunfingers learned from that last attack and did a good job there. Did he do enough damage to really matter? I'm not sure. Drones transferring back to the main. That's an expression you probably don't hear very often. And this hatchery is almost done. And wow, InvadrSpleen is actually planning to take a second gold expansion. At this point, Gunfingers is trying to catch up, still with a over 60, almost 70 supply deficit. Is he catching up in workers yet? No, not just yet. He's dropping further behind, but here we go. A bunch of workers being morphed in and more coming up. So at this point his production would almost be equal, or That's income. Well, if not for this gold. So he should be able to just fend off, but he'll need to invest in more units soon. Because at this point, what's the army difference? That's a 50 army supply difference. InvadrSpleen attacks. This is going to be painful. A lot of creep spread, and oh, here it comes. So many roaches. A huge amount of roaches, and all these creep trolls are going to die. I'm not sure how much that matters in a European server, but it's going to happen anyway. And here come the roaches. A single roach, and they're totally outnumbered and trying to draw them into the... Uh-oh. Is the main open again? The main is open again. This queen dies so quickly. And he's outnumbering the roaches on the low ground. Getting away from the spine crawls and going into the main, killing these. And these two evolution chambers researching are going to go down. No, he's focusing down these roaches first. Taking them all down one by one. And I think this is a done deal, ladies and gentlemen. This main is completely overrun by roaches this time. Just going to lose everything again. Just ignoring the static defense at the main. And I think Gunfingers tried a little counterattack there, but it was ineffective. There were some roaches and such behind still. These speedlings haven't actually done anything at all. Taken out the main base. Going straight for the expansion. The queen is just going to get overrun again. And this is just a massacre. This main is still... well, by now it's the main actually. This natural is still safe with the... well, safe. It hasn't been attacked. And this is going to prove completely ineffective. These hydras are going to fall. This den is going to fall. Nothing in production anymore for Gunfingers. Yes, some money. The drones is picking a fight with the Zerglings again. Again with the bloodthirsty Zerglings, but here goes the last base. And that's going to be it. Drones are all dead. And this is just about over. InvadrSpleen again taking the second or the third match as well. And he'll be going on to the next round this time. No GG just yet. It's been revealed. Every single structure is down. We have a last roach trying to get away. Actually attacking. Gunfingers scratching his head on how the 4-link counterattack failed. And InvadrSpleen used the last tech structure. And there we go. Yep. That's it. InvadrSpleen won. No GG. I didn't see Gunfingers actually leave, but that's it. InvadrSpleen moves on to the next round, and Gunfingers goes into the loser's bracket. So, stay tuned for more first round matches.